Captain James T. Kirk, William Shatner, and Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart, may be the most famous captains of the USS Enterprise, but several others commanded the iconic ship in the Star Trek films. On both Star Trek, the original series, and Star Trek, The Next Generation, Captains Kirk and Picard relied on their crew members to take command when necessary. Other bridge officers regularly stepped up to command each version of the Starship Enterprise, but the captain usually returned to take over for any major confrontations or battles. Since the days of Star Trek, the original series, the TV shows of the Star Trek franchise feature ensemble casts. This holds true for the movies as well. And almost every big-screen Star Trek adventure gives all of its main characters moments to shine. Throughout Star Trek's 13 films featuring the USS Enterprise, several characters step up to command the iconic ship, some more obvious choices than others. From Spock, Leonard Nimoy/Zachary Quinto, to Pavel Chekhov, Walter Koenig, to William T. Riker, Jonathan Frakes. Here is everyone who commands the Enterprise in a Star Trek movie besides Kirk and Picard. Sometime after Star Trek, the motion picture, Spock, Leonard Nimoy, was promoted to captain and began training cadets at Starfleet Academy. As the USS Enterprise had been retired from active service by this point, Spock served as the ship's commanding officer during training drills at the beginning of Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Spock later ceded command to Admiral Kirk, however, for the mission to stop Khan Noonien Singh, Ricardo Montalban, who stole the planet terraforming Genesis device. In Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, Captain Kirk and Dr. Leonard McCoy, DeForest Kelley, were arrested for the assassination of Klingon Chancellor Gorkin, David Warner. Despite being innocent, Kirk and McCoy were found guilty and sent to the penal colony on Rura Pen. While Kirk and McCoy were falsely imprisoned, Spock took command of the Enterprise and conducted his own investigation. Upon determining that Kirk and McCoy were innocent, Spock rescued them from Rura Pen. Kirk and Spock then worked together with the rest of their crew to ensure the Khitomer Conference happened as planned and to prevent the assassination of the Federation President, Kurtwood Smith. A somewhat unexpected crew member of the USS Enterprise gets to command the ship in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. In Captain James T. Kirk's fifth big-screen adventure, the Enterprise crew members find themselves pulled into a quest to find God on the mythical Vulcan planet of Shakal-Ree, thanks to Spock's half-brother, Sibba, Lawrence Luckenbull. To lure the Enterprise to his location, the villainous Vulcan Sibba takes several Federation diplomats hostage on Nimbus 3. Upon arriving at the planet, Kirk and most of the senior officers beam down to rescue the hostages.